Conducting a literature review. Well, we've all done it. Probably by the time you get to a PhD, you've probably done some literature reviews before. You might have done them for an undergraduate dissertation, you might have done them for a master's piece of work, and you might have done them as part of your study on the way to doing your PhD. There's different approaches that we can take to the literature review, but let's go back to the purpose of it in qualitative research. In this type of research, we're interested in a critical view. Because we're interested in language and meaning, we're always interested in a critical view of what's going on in the particular topic of interest. And we would probably be interested to see what other researchers have written in journals that interest us and are relevant to our field. Now, that's not to say we should overlook things that are in journals maybe outside of our interest, because if the topic is broadly based, we might want to look elsewhere for some clues about what happens elsewhere to bring that in to our research and give us a different perspective, a different view of what's going on, which might actually create part of our justification for doing this work, or it might actually build a place in which we can make our contribution. So something that's happening maybe in sociology might be useful to psychologists and vice versa, so we might want to see what's going on. Or if it's in a strangely enough, I quite often look at nursing journals. This sounds strange, but I do look at nursing journals because a lot of work on qualitative research is conducted in health settings. And if you look at some of the good nursing journals, there's some good ideas about how they do the work and what they've actually done with that work. Now, although I research in business topics or management topics or organisational topics, I do look into other fields to see if I can learn anything from them. So I am that reflexive researcher in that sense. I'm learning from what others do and learning from what I do myself as well. We need to know the time when it takes place, and we need to look at the understand that it's iterative. In other words, we're looking at the literature back in the field, we might go back to the literature, and we might come back to the field. So we never stop actually updating the literature, because there might be new things that we need to understand as our research design develops, or as our research project develops. So we might need to go and study other stuff. The little click at the bottom is a resource for you to actually tap on and take a look about advice when conducting literature reviews. Okay, so we've got the purpose of the literature review. It's to actually locate our own study in the field.